greatest football team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys also winners in week 1, so a couple of 1-0 teams ready to get after it here. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 16 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
They put a lot of effort into game planning and establishing this ground game last week, and the reward is a nice day rushing the ball. Help them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
When you look at this defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. And I don't think you got there, no. Geez, short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. 19 carries, 90 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Tua. And he fires one incomplete. The Dolphins 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Nice job there, forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching them try to take away that area of the field.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. You talk about this Miami defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's got to get to that number 1 spot.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Throwing here is May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. Loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, and maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding it for a short gain.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Henderson going to run for it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's May. And he's got it. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
I'll pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Henderson. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Now May on the sneak. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Drake May, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Tua going to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. Tua. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Patriots ready to try again on offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
We're going to throw. May. They set up the screen for Henderson. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw, it's May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. To the air, May. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Keyshawn Butte, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Milton Williams. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. They'll throw with May. Completes it to Douglas. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point 21-7. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And able to get this out to the 25. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Miami set to take over. In the first half, there really has not been kind of them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up Leo Chanel. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard